in online. Everybody, please respond to me, guys. All of you read my voice on screen. Those that are attending in online, am I audible? Am I audible? Right. Good afternoon, guys. And check it what we completed in the last session. So I think so we understand we are discussing about tokens. In the tokens identifiers part we completed totally. After the identifiers we completed, we are discussing about the literals. Inside the literals we are discussing about like a number systems. The topic here we are understanding. In number systems, if you observe these number systems now, there are 4 types of number systems in general. What are the 4 types of number systems in general? First one is binary number system, and the second one is octal number system, third one is decimal number system, and the fourth one is hexadecimal number system. There we completed 2 number systems effectively. All right, all the number systems are allowed in Java, but the default number system is decimal number system. So binary number system, how can we represent that binary number systems in Java? Base value is what there to alphabet is what there, zeros and ones, prefix value is what there, either 0 small b or 0 capital B. Understand it? Right, sir. Either 0 small b or 0 capital B prefix value. Then given some examples where we have taken binary numbers directly by providing prefixes, and we displayed data directly here. 2 value we are getting here, 10 is a value here we are getting all this data. That's okay, fine. Next one is what there some examples here are given where we identified, right, what are binary values and what are not binary values. These details here we completed. Okay, fine. After that, after completion of this note, I given one note. What was the note here I given there in the last session? Binary number system was not supported by Java up to its Java 1.6 version, but from 1.7 version onward, Java is supporting what? Binary number system. This is the information about like what then binary number system. Some examples here are given there. We understood it clearly programmatically. Next one is octal number system. Here we provided base value is what there 8, alphabet is what there 0 to 7. Remember it, 8 is not going to be included in the octal number system, even though base value is 8, but number 8, digit 8 is not included. Its value will be up to 0 to 7 only. Prefix value is what there, we have to remember it. It is a 0. It is not a wo. It is not wo. It is what there 0. Understand it now? All right. Not wo. All right, some examples are given. In that examples, I shown clearly how to convert octal number into a decimal value. All right, then values here we are getting. Some examples also were given, valid cases and invalid cases. Then this example is important. We may get these examples in our written test papers. Into find the number system for the following statements. Into A is equal to 0, into B is equal to 0, 0. Here only number is provided, no prefix no. So without having any prefix, if you provide a number, by default that number is under what there? Decimal number system. Alright. If you provide double zero is like what there? That means first one is what their prefix, second one is what their direct digit. So this is what their octal number system. Double zero if you provide, this will be octal number system. Right, sir. If you provide only 0, then this will be like what their decimal number system, that we are getting clearly. Right, this is the analysis here, what we are getting, understand it clearly. After this, after completion of this particular point here, after understanding this, now today we are going to understand the next one is decimal number system. The next one is like what there? Decimal number system. What is the decimal number system actually? There we can identify clearly base. What is the base value for a decimal number system? How many number of input alphabets are available in a decimal number system? 10. So 10 is a base value. What exactly the alphabet is available for this decimal values there? If you understand these alphabets, no, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 only. Don't think about 10. 10 is not going to be included. 0 to 9. Then after that, any prefix value, yeah, for representing binary values, binary number, we need to use either 0 small b or 0 capital B. To represent octal values, there we have to use only what? 0. There only we have to use what there? 0. But to represent decimal value, then the point is no prefix here we are going to provide. For representing decimal value, no separate prefix. Directly a number we can provide. But if any number is leaded with, if any number is started with 0, then by default that number is come under what there? Octal number. Please remember it. But except this condition, if you provide any number without having any prefix, automatically that number will come under what there? Decimal number system only. Right. Now prefix is equal to what there? No, but that means prefix for this decimal number system is what there? No prefix value here we are getting. Alright. I think so no need to go for any example for it. Right from our childhood onwards, we are understanding these examples only about this decimal number system. Every day we are using number system. Every day calculations we are using on the base of like what there? Decimal number system only. So no need to go for any other example. Every example will come under what there? Decimal number system only. Understand it now? So moreover, what is the point I am telling there? In Java, the default number system is what there? Decimal number system. Okay, right. So leave this one. Next one is what there? Hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. The next one. Now tell me. First of all, what is the base actually for these hexadecimal numbers? No, the base value is like what there? 16. 16 is the base value. Input alphabet is what there? What you are able to understand that input alphabet 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, comma, A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, E, comma, F. Understand it clearly? 16 is like what their input alphabet. 16 symbols are allowed. 16 input alphabets are available. 0 to 9, 10. Understand it clearly? 0 to 9, how many? 10. The next one is A is what there? What is the weightage for this A? What is the value for A? It's a 10. B is what there? 11. C is what there? 12, 13, 14, 15. F weightage is what there? 15. F weightage is what there? 15. Understand it clearly? It's okay. Then any prefix is available for this hexadecimal numbers? No. Definitely there is a prefix. If it is 0 small b, 0 capital B, binary number system. If it is only 0, octal number system. No prefix value, decimal number system. Similarly, if you want to represent any hexadecimal value, if you want to display any hexadecimal value, there we have to use the prefix value either 0 small x or 0 capital X. Either of this here we have to use 0 small x or what next one? 0 capital X. These are the values here we are going to understand. All of you are getting it or not? What I am telling to you. Alright, sir. Base value is what there 16. Alphabet input alphabet is like what there 0 to 9 A to F. Prefix values are like what there 0 small x or 0 capital X. These are the various values here we are getting clearly. All right, some examples here I want to show. Now try to understand this example first of all. Just it is like a conversion only. Understand this conversion here. All right, sir. Now here, first of all, for example, into A is equal to 10. Here we have taken. Then after that, system dot out dot println of A. System dot out dot println of A. Into A is equal to 10. System dot out dot println of A. All right. Now tell me in this case here. Now I want to compile and execute this. Right, sir. Java C space tester.java. There come no compilation error. Output here we are getting. What is that output here we are getting there? And what happened? Why it is not coming? Java space test. Now we are getting output like what there 10. 10 is an output here we are getting. Understand it now. 10 is an output here we are getting there. So now I want this is decimal number. It is very clear that without having any prefix we provided this number. So this is what their decimal number. Understand it now. For example, I want to make this number as an hexadecimal number. To make this number as an hexadecimal number, here what we have to do, we have to provide either 0 small x or 0 capital X. Now I provided what there 0 small x. If you provide 0 small x as a prefix now, what is the decimal equivalent for this hexadecimal number? What exactly the decimal equivalent for this hexadecimal number? Same calculation what we have seen in the previous classes, no? But this time we have to multiply with what? 16 with the increasing powers. 16 with the increasing powers. But the digits we have to take from the number in the reverse direction. Right to left we have to take the digits, no? Every digit must be multiplied with 16 and its increasing powers only. Finally, we are able to get our output. Now let's see this one. First one is what there? 0. 0 star. What we have to take there? 16 power 0 plus what next one here? No, 1 star 16 power 1. Now check this here. What value here we are able to get? 0 star anything 0 plus 1 star 16 power 1. 16 power 1 is what there? 16 only. 1 star 16 is what the value here? No, 16 only. Now here we are able to get the overall value is what there? 16. Output here we are able to get like what there? 16. Now observe carefully. Right, sir. Now Java C space test.java. Test.java. Compiled successfully. Then after this, what next one here? Java space test. There we are getting output like what there? 16. 16 is an output we are getting. Now observe carefully. Another point here I'm telling to you. Next one is. Now for example, I want to take into B is equal to 0 capital X. For example, 1, 2, 3. Like this here I'm going to take, or maybe just 1, 2, or maybe 3 we can take it now. 1, 2, 3, like this here I've taken. Semicolon. Now I want to display this value. System dot out dot println of B is a value here I'm taking. System dot out dot println of B. Now check this one. Let me check this here. What we are able to get now. 0 capital X 1 2 3. 0 capital X, what is the value here? 1 2 3. Now understand it clearly. The same reverse direction we have to take digit by digit. Every digit must be multiplied with what? 16 with the increasing powers and addition of all these values. See this one, first of all, what we have to take? No, 3 star. Now tell me, you only tell me 3 star. What's the value here? No, 16 power 0. And then what next one? Now tell me. All right, sir. 2 star. 2 star. What's the value here? No, 16 power 1 plus what next one? You know, 1 star 16 power 2. Right, sir. Now here we have to identify it. If you understand it, 3 star 16 power 0, that means 3 is a value. Am I right or not? 16 power 0 is what there? 1 is a value here. 3 star 16 power 0, so it means that 3. 2 star 16 power 1, 2 star 16 power 1. What is the meaning of 2 star 16 power 1 here? No, we can understand 2 star 16, right? What is the value here we are able to get? No, 32 plus 2 star, sorry, 1 star 16 square. What is the 16 square value? Yes, sir. I don't know. 256. Confirm. Right. 256. Clear. Right. 256 is right. Okay. I think then mathematics in the sense totally different. All right. Then what we are able to get the overall value. For example, assume it if it is a 256. No. 256 plus 32. What is the value here? Now tell me. Overall value is what? 291. 291. Right. Let me check it. All right, so then output value here, what is there? What is that output value here? 291 here we have to get, but here we are able to get what's the value here? No, 16 is the value here we have to get. Now let me compare and execute this. Java C space tested out Java. There we are getting compilation successful. Java space tester. Now we are getting output like what there? 16 and what next one here? No, 291. 16 and 291. That output here we are getting. Okay, fine. So this is about like what there example about this hexadecimal number. In this mainly we focus on like what there just conversions from hexadecimal number to the decimal number. Why we are converting like this? What is the requirement of converting like this? Yeah, the point is, even though if I represent the number in hexadecimal form, but final output I'm able to get in what number system there? Decimal number system only. But how the decimal value we are getting there? Then that conversion here we have to understand. For the sake of that only, I given the discussion about like what the conversion from like what to what here, hexadecimal number system to the decimal number system we understand. But remaining conversions are not at all required. That is not our requirement. You may ask one question to me, sir, binary to octal number I want to convert it now. Yes, you can do that. In mathematics, it is available, but we don't require inside the Java. Understand my point here now? So the point is what? Different number systems are available in Java. How to represent that values in the respective number system is required. After representing the values in the respective number systems, how the outputs are generating, how outputs are going to be generated. Up to that only we are going to understand. But entire mathematics, if we want to put in inside the Java in the sense, not at all required. Yeah, the requirement is what there outputs we are getting in the form of decimal number system. So we are discussing how output is generated, what calculation why internally this output we are getting there, that we are understanding clearly. Right, so leave this point, you know. So this is about like what there one simple number system, that means hexadecimal number system here we understood. And we need to have a question like what, find the valid number systems from the valid hexadecimal number system from the following examples. From the following examples, find the valid hexadecimal numbers now. Now I'm going to give some examples to you. Now observe carefully. First one is like what there, integer. For example, integer a is equal to 10. For example, I'm giving now. Int b is equal to 0 small x. Like this. Here we provided something else. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Next one is what there. Int c is equal to 0 capital X 6 7 8 9 ABC. Into D is equal to then 0 small x. There we have to provide like what there, DEFG. Like this here we provided them. Now observe carefully. Tell me, you are already aware about it. Then what is this 10 actually? 10 is what there? It is a decimal number. It is like what there? It is a decimal number. It is not. It is not like what there? Hexadecimal number. It is not hexadecimal number. Right, sir. It's a decimal number. It is not hexadecimal number. All right. Next one is what there after this. All right. This is what they're valid. Why? Because 0x is okay. Prefix value 1, 2, 3, 4. Valid input alphabet only. No problem. Valid. Next one is what there? Valid or invalid? No. Valid. Why? Because why it is valid here? So here what we are getting there? 0 capital X. Okay. Prefix is valid. If you observe the values there, the digits, if you observe this 0 to 9 and A to F, within the range only, all the elements are available, all the digits are existed. So this also be like what they're valid. Next one is 0 small x D E F G. Now tell me, what is the status of this one? Valid or invalid? No. Valid or invalid? No. Invalid. This is like what they're invalid. This is like what they're invalid, that we can identify clearly. Okay. 1 minute. All right. These are about like what there? What's the point I'm telling there? Valid cases and invalid cases that we understood here. Got it or not? After this, after completion of this point here, what next one now? One simple note, try to understand it. Number of times I have given this point to you. At each and every number system I have given this point. What was the point I have given there? The first one is in Java applications. In Java applications. In Java applications, if we provide any number, batteries, keyboard mouse batteries. Right. If we provide any number in any number system, if we provide any number in any number system, then the compiler will recognize the provided number and its number systems and its number systems. Keyboard. Keyboard. This one. Right, sir. In Java applications, if we provide any number in any number systems, in any number system, then the compiler will recognize the provided number, its number systems, and its number system. Okay. Then after that, what compiler will do, and the compiler will convert the provided number from the provided number system to provided number system to the decimal number system. Decimal number system. In this case, both the compiler and JVM, will process that numbers, like decimal numbers only. Will process that numbers like what are their decimal numbers only. JVM will provide output. JVM will provide the output in the decimal number system only. JVM will provide the output in what their decimal number system only. That's it now. This is exactly the point here we have to understand. Got it or not? All right, sir. See, understand it once again. What is the point here? I'm giving clarity. No, in Java applications, if you provide any number in any number system, then the compiler will recognize the provided number and its number system. Compiler will recognize the provided number and its number system. Okay. Then what next one here? Here the point what I'm telling there. The compiler will convert the provided number from the provided number system to the decimal number system. In this case, both compiler and JVM will process that number like decimal numbers only. JVM will provide the output in the decimal number system only. That entire processing and output and everything we are able to get in what number system here? No, decimal number system only. Here we are able to get. Now this is exactly the point here we have to understand clearly. 1 minute, sir. Okay. So then anyway, information is very clear. Now try to understand it. No, even though if we provide numbers in any number system, internally compiler will convert that number system to the number from the provided number system to the decimal number system, where both compiler and JVM will process that number like a decimal number, and JVM will provide the outputs in what number system? No, decimal number system only. So by understanding this total note, what we are getting clarity, Java is providing or allowing number systems up to the user convenience. Developers convenience purpose only that number systems are allowed inside the Java. But the real processing is going on the decimal number system only, not on any other number system. The real process is going on what their decimal number system only, but only user representation purpose only these number systems are allowed inside the Java. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? All right, sir. Then you may get another question clearly. This type of question already we got there in the number of company written test. What is the question here? Match the following. Like this, they are giving this question here. Match the following. Then they are able to provide something like what there. Number one, binary number system. Number one, binary number system. A 0x 1 2 3 4 5 ABC. Number two, actual number system. Now B 0 small b 1010. Number three, decimal number system. Decimal number system C, decimal number system. Now C, here we are getting like what there 0x or maybe 0 3 4 5 6. Then after that, hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system D. There also we are able to provide like what there directly 1 2 3 4 5. Like this here we are getting some points here. Now here we have to identify what exactly the match is here. Now tell me, sir, what are the matches here? Now tell me 1 2. What we are able to provide the binary number system. Where is that binary number system? No, B. Am I right or not? Next one is what? Now tell me 2 is what there? Octal number system. What is the matched one here? 2 2. Octal number system to like what there? C. C is matched here. Now third one. What about the third one here? Now tell me decimal number system. For decimal number system, what is available here? No, D is existed again. Next one is a 4. Fourth one is what there? Hexadecimal number system. What is matched here? No, A is matched here. Like this here we are getting like what there? Some matches can. Of course, question will be like this. And that options, this is might be the fourth option. This combination is what there? Fourth option. But first three options are different one. There we are able to get it. Understand my point or not? Right, sir. It's okay, fine. Now this is about like what there? Example. This type of examples we are able to get on these number systems. Next one is one more point here I'm telling to you. Try to understand it now. In Java applications, Java applications, it is possible to perform arithmetic operations. It is possible to perform arithmetic operations over the numbers. In Java applications, it is possible to perform arithmetic operations over the numbers which are provided in different number systems. Try to understand the point what I'm telling to you. In Java applications, it is possible to perform arithmetic operations over the numbers which are provided in different number systems. First of all, tell me, what are the various arithmetic operations? No, addition operation, subtraction, maybe multiplication or division. These operations we can perform over the numbers which are in different number systems. These are in like what they're different number systems. Then how it is again? Now observe carefully. The code here I want to try to understand this example. For example, anyway, then system.out.println of 0 small b 1010 plus 25. This is one thing here I provided. Tell me what is this actually? 0 small b, what is going to be happen internally if you observe this? 0 small b 1010. This is what actually binary number. Its equivalent to decimal value is what there? 10. Immediately compiler will convert this binary number to decimal 10. 10 plus 25 it will perform internally. 10 plus 25, what is the value here we are able to get? No, 35. 35 is a value here we are able to get. Understand it clearly. Similarly, then now system.out.println of, for example, 0 small b 4 ones here we provided. Understand it clearly. 4 ones minus just I want to provide 12. 0 12. Understand it clearly. First one is what their binary number. Second one is what their octal number. Some value. Then I don't know what exactly the value we are able to get, but calculation is going to be happen. This is one thing. Next one is system.out.println of we can identify 123 or else maybe just a 0 32 star. What I'm telling there, 0 small x ab. Some value we are able to get, somewhat bigger value we are able to get. Okay, now 0 small x, that means 0 small x ab in the sense its value is like what there? 16 star 16 power 0 plus 15 star 16 power 1. Like this here we are able to have some value. Then in that way conversion is going to be happen. But this is like what there? What value? 032. This is what value? Octal number. First of all, what compiler will do? All these numbers will be converted to decimal value. Then it will perform the operations over what their decimal values can. Understand it clearly. Next one is, for example, system.out.println of 0 like this here we provided. Then after that slash 0x like what I'm telling there, a 0 capital X a like this here we provided. Understand it now? So overall, that arithmetic operations can be provided. See, if anything is wrong in this overall process, we are able to get a compilation error. If everything is right now, directly we are going to get output. Let us see this output or maybe any error. No. All right, now let me check it. Definitely some values here we are able to get. Up to that, it's okay. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Here we are getting some values. Observe carefully. First one is 35, 5, then 4446. Next one is what there? 51. And the values here we are getting. Now try to recognize it clearly. So then what is the point I'm telling there? It is possible to perform arithmetic operations over the numbers which are represented in different number systems. It's not like in the same number system, in a different number systems. Of course, same number systems. Understand my point or not? But finally, whatever it may be, compiler must convert that numbers into decimal numbers. Compiler and JV must perform that operation over the decimal values only. Number of times I said to you, providing these number systems, allowing number systems inside the Java programs is only for the sake of the developer's convenience only. As part of his mathematical relationships, if he want to provide some number system directly, then he is able to use that number systems. No. Apart from that, it is not at all useful in the case of the processing. Internal processing is going on the basis of like what their decimal values only, not on the basis of like what their provided number systems. Please remember this point here. Right, so now the total content we completed about this number systems with this particular question. Right, sir. All of you are getting clarity on these number systems. Max information we discussed here about these number systems. Is it clear to all of you? Know each and every corner, every point I covered about these number systems. But the remaining part is yourself only, yours only. Right. Just see what I am expecting from all of you. Know by closing your eyes, if you think about it, what is number system? Whatever the points are given inside the class, that every point we have to recollect. If you are in a position to recollect all the points, no, that's finished. You are getting good knowledge, the total awareness on that particular topic. But I'm requesting to everybody, preparation for the Java programming language is available in multiple ways. We can do that in multiple ways. But everybody is having their own style. Everybody is having their own style. But I'm following one particular style. Yeah, my style is very clear. I think already you are already aware about it. My style. What is my style of preparing for Java programming? No. If I know one point, if I update one point, immediately I'm trying to explain that point to somebody else. I don't want to keep that point in my mind. Immediately I'm trying to explain that point to somebody else. Whatever the point I updated, immediately. If I explain that point to somebody else there in outside, immediately people are going to get the knowledge. What knowledge that people are going to get there? What people are able to aware about it? No, that means not only other people there. The person who is explaining the concept to somebody else, no, first of all, this person will get 100% knowledge. Confidence level will be increased. Real, I'm telling you. Just then, if you want to check it, no, try once. Try once. Then that opposite person may be anybody, no problem. Technical or non-technical, that doesn't matter. For example, if you're staying at your hostels there, some of your friends might be studied at some other institute or maybe here at the same Durgasoft, whatever it may be. Just call that person there. Then try to explain the entire content. Take one notes. Try to write each and every point and try to give explanation. Definitely in the middle, you are going to be struck. Where we struck it, what point, at which point we struck it there. Open the document, check the document, again try to explain it. One time if you do that, how much knowledge that opposite person is getting from your side, that I don't know, but yourself we are getting 100% knowledge. Understand it, Ken? So multiple ways are available for updating the content, but this is one of the best approach what I used to follow. Then I'm recommended everybody to follow the same thing. If you do this one, listen carefully, is another advantage, hidden advantage for this particular approach is what? If you do regularly this process there, when we are sitting in front of the interviewer, you may not get any tensions. If you are sitting in front of the interviewer, you may not get any shiverings. In general, nowadays I identify a number of students there. When they are going to the interview, no, the total situation is totally different. Totally different. Whenever we are inside in front of that interviewer, the students totally different. They're getting sweating, they're having tensions, even their hands are also be shaken. Why, sir? Why? What is the problem there? What you are thinking about that interviewer? Do you think about that interviewer is coming from some other planet? Or else if you're not answering for any question is the biggest crime in India? No? Will you get any then hangout sentence there? Nobody will put case on you if you're not answering any question there. No need to have tension. Please remember this. Interviewer, who is that interviewer? If you think about it, maybe 3 or 4 years senior than you, or maybe ex-student of Amirpet, or maybe ex-student of Durgasoft. Simple. Already you are aware about my notes there. If any 2 to 3 questions are matched with our questions which I have given inside the class now, think of it. He is an ex-student of Durgasoft only. Happily, we can say that myself also I'm coming from Durgasoft. There is a chance of getting job. If your questions, whatever the questions I'm giving now, if these questions are matched with the interview questions now, damn sure we can think of it is ex-student of our Durgasoft only. There we can convey that message to him. Okay, myself also a student of Durgasoft. That's finished. Definitely, there is a chance of getting job. That is one thing. But apart from that, what I'm telling there, that's okay then. No, I'm not talking about that convey about the Durgasoft and have some mingling with it. No, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about we have to show your subject first. But while giving your presentation, what I'm asking to you, you should not be in a tension, first of all. You must be free. Then you have to give your content, you have to deliver your content with a free flow. But unfortunately, people are having tensions now. Then what they're having some content in their mind. But the unfortunate thing is they're unable to express it in outside. That's the problem. Yeah, I think this is a problem for majority of the members in outside. Because of two things. One is a language problem, and second one is what there the stage fear or maybe shivering. This is the second reason here. But anyway, then time is coming. That's why I'm giving 2 minutes of time to you. Everybody remember this. In a software industry, 60% is your subject weightage. Remaining 40% is our communication. Without having communication, you are unable to survive in a software industry. If you go to the company, there if you want to say that to that interviewer, no, I don't want to reply in English, I want to reply in Telugu, in the sense nobody will look at you. It's a simple logic. If they select you, you have to work with a particular project. Who is the client for that particular project? No, maybe the client may be from foreign client, UK client, for example, or US client. Then you want to talk in Telugu with that client, no? If you give your presentation in Telugu, how the client can understand? A simple logic, what I am telling them. So not required to understand or not required to show your too much of fast English, not required. At least minimal English, at least minimal communication is required. Without having communication, not possible to survive in a software industry. Unfortunate thing is in Hyderabad companies or maybe Chennai companies, people are going to talk in their local language. It's okay up to that. But in a standard company, if you go there, everything is going on in English conversation only. That to minimal English only. I'm not talking about the too much fast. Minimal English communication. If you speak something, opposite person has to understand it. Up to that understanding level, we have to speak in English. But when it is possible to improve it, when it is possible, all right, whenever you are speaking continuously in English, no, then it is possible. I set you one solution there. When you are trying to explain the subject, whatever the subject at present I am teaching, whenever we are trying to give this subject, talk about this subject with some other person there, automatically your mouth will be habituated for this terminology. Automatically the fluency will be increased on Java. The same fluency we are going to maintain in front of that interviewer. If you give the same kind of content in front of that interviewer will understand you are having some confidence on this Java. Understand here. So multiple advantages are available if you do that. So I'm requesting to everybody every day, whatever the topics I'm discussing inside the class now, try to explain as it is the topic to somebody else. Maybe your siblings or maybe your friends or maybe some other person, unknown person, whoever it may be. Whether he's a technical person or non-technical person, Java related or non-Java related, that doesn't matter. Try to explain this concept for the sake of your, what I'm telling, the practicing purpose. One best example I'm telling you, that is the best approach. Understand it? And second thing is what I'm telling to you, improving English in the sense, I can give one simple quotation regarding this. Nobody is perfect in English. Nobody is at low level in English. Everybody is having their own level of English. Understand it, Kenu? So nobody is perfect in English. There is no ending point for this English, spoken English language. No. At the same time, my personal suggestion is what? Don't join with any spoken English classes in outside. Not at all recommended. Why it is the case now? What is going to be happen, sir? For example, just simple example. You want to drive a car. 2 minutes of time I'm taking now, but valuable information I'm passing to you. You want to drive a car, but you don't know how to drive a car. What do you have to do? In general, what we are going to do there, we will join with what? Some driving schools. What driving school people are saying that as a matter of 1 month, 30 days course, then every day just half an hour or maybe 1 hour. They used to say 1 hour duration. They want to give some training, but they will sell that. Then up to 5 kilometers every day you have to drive the car. On first day itself, they will give steering and brake and everything. They'll provide you, but actual steering is not available with you. Actual steering in the sense actual brakes and actual clutch and everything is available with the trainer. But day one itself, they will give that steering and everything to you. Understand it, Keno? So max in the driving schools, what you are able to get there, just only how to start the engine, how to rotate the steering only you are able to get. Even without joining with that driving school also we can do that. How to start that one time work. But when we are able to drive the car, when you have practice, when we have practice the car driving, then only you can drive the car. Just every day I'm going to the driving school, just 5 kilometers I'm driving in a sense, nothing we are going to get. The same thing is going to be available with the spoken English classes. Understand it, what I'm telling you now. So in outside, of course, number of institutes are available. I'm not talking about the institutes here. I'm talking about your joining with the institutes. Understand it again. If you join with the spoken English classes, what is going to be happen? Just you'll go to the spoken English class, maybe half an hour or 1 hour class, you are going to be engaged there. But after that, when you're coming outside of the spoken English class, no, if you're not practicing that, then where is the chance of improving English? No. Just used to go there, used to sit there, used to come out from that respective class. That's it. But English speaking is an habituation, is a habituation. It is not like learning process. It's a habituation kind of thing. If you do habituation about it, then automatically it will be improved. If you want to improve English, what we have to do? No need to go for any other classes, nothing. Just it is blindly, you have to follow practice. Just it is a practice. Simple. Whenever we are staying at other maybe hostels or somewhere else, no, try to speak in English. Yeah, even though it's a totally wrong statement that you know, but try to correct yourself by listening opposite person speaking, by listening opposite person's information. Understand it, Ken? One funny thing I'm telling to you. If you want to, then myself I improved my English by having one funny thing. When I'm not good at English, when I'm not aware about English, I used to watch that English movies totally. Almost all 2 to 3 years of time, I've forgotten about the total Telugu movies. No? Just only English movies with the subtitles. 2 to 3 years of time, completely. If I want to watch a movie, then I used to go for what there English movie only with the subtitles. Subtitles are mandatory. That is my personal view. I'm telling that, but you have to follow or not follow. That doesn't matter. But the point is what there. Continuously, if we speak in English, at one point definitely your English will be improved. But if you are feeling shy to speak in English with somebody else, no, you never understand that English. You never speak English effectively. And moreover, I'm telling that English in the sense, no need to learn the too much foreign accent and all these things. Not required. Just communication. English is a channel to communicate with other persons. Don't see that English in a big hole. For the sake of the communication only, English is required. In which way your mother tongue you are using to communicate with some other. In the same way, English is one of the language. It may take some time. 1 month of time it will take. Bear for it. Definitely you will get it. So why I'm telling this entire information to you, in a software industry, 60% is a technical and 40% is what their communication. Without having communication, you are unable to survive. Yeah, this is the best time to start your habit of speaking English. If you start that speaking English at present, no, at least by the end of these courses, you will be in a position You will be in a position to speak fluently with other persons now. Otherwise, still if you are getting any such kind of problem there, just come with me. I'll give one solution. Come and join with my admin people there. Directly you can give that counseling for the students in English only. Within 1 week of time, you will get perfect English. I'm sure about it. Just I'm kidding there. That's not my intention actually. Just I'm telling to you know. So whenever we are speaking with other persons there, without having any shyness, then definitely it will be improved. Sir, one example I'm telling to you, are not aware about it. Myself is completely from Telugu medium. BTech first year is totally a horrible movie, horror movie. Everybody they are coming to the class, they are speaking English, just we are looking there. Their faces, nothing, even single point also we are not understanding. But I completed BTech and I completed MTech and I discontinued PhD. Now I'm speaking continuously English throughout your day, almost all 10 to 12 hours of time I'm speaking English only. Throughout the day, out of 12, nearly 12 hours of time I'm speaking English only. This is because of only practice. I didn't join for any spoken English class in outside. Even I didn't find any guru to learn English. It's because of only practice. Continuously I'm speaking in English. That's why I'm able to speak in this way. But whether it's completely right or wrong, even I don't know still. But I'm giving communication with the other person. Yeah, also the same thing. Right, sir. It's okay. So just information I'm telling there. Why? Because some of you are having this kind of questions in your mind. That's why I'm clarifying to you. Please remember this point. Right. I said to you from today onwards, everybody, what I'm telling there, try to explain the concepts what you understood inside the classes to somebody else for the sake of your clarity purpose only. If you struck it in the middle, open your mobile phone. This document is available. Check the document where you struck it, identify that, take that point, again close that resource, again try to explain it. If it is possible, try to explain the same concept by taking the system, by writing the programs, by compiling programs, by executing programs. Try to explain, but don't explain. See, whenever we want to explain that subject to other persons there, don't use your Telugu language. No, try to explain English only. What's the problem there? Try for it. General English speaking is different, subject speaking is different. Everybody can speak subject. General speaking English is different. I'm expecting subject speaking only. Why? Because in front of interview we have to talk in what their subject only. That we require now. Right, sir. There is one here. So overall, what exactly the content here we completed here? Number systems, that part here we completed. Next one is what there after understanding this. Now tell me, all of you now tell me, how many topics are available inside the language fundamentals? Now tell me. 5 topics are available. What overall 5 topics? What are the 5 topics? Now tell me. First one is what? Tokens. Next one is what? Data types. Next one is what? Typecasting. Next one is what? Java statements. Last one is what? Arrays. These are the 5 topics. Out of these 5 topics, we started what topic there? Tokens we started. How many topics are available inside the tokens? No. 4 topics are available. What are the 4 topics? Now tell me. Identifiers. Next one is what there? Literals. Then what next one here? Keywords or result words. Then what is the next one here? No. Operators. Out of these 4, how many we completed already? 2 are completed. What are the 2? What 2 are completed here? Identifiers we completed. Number system is completed. Now what is the next point here? Keywords and what next one here? No, reserved words. Keywords and what next one here? Reserved words. Right, sir. So what is a keyword and what is a reserved word? What is a keyword and what is a reserved word? That we have to understand now. Right, sir. Before that, so I think so there is a new batch and tomorrow for testing. I think this is not recommended for you immediately testing, no. So you have to complete. If you want to attend for testing tools, core Java is mandatory. In core Java up to collections mandatory. Then only we are able to understand. But if you want to check in the demo class there, then directly you can sit there in the demo class, just see that environment. Demo classes you can attend any topic, any class, no problem. Yeah, my suggestion, go and attend for demo class. See the testing faculty fluency. Okay, then at what time there? Morning 10 a.m. Morning 10 a.m. Rakesh sir will take the class now. Okay, just as for my call, Just go there, try to sit in the demo class, check the class, then see the fluency of that faculty. If you have any doubts on it, directly you can ask with that faculty. Still, if you are comfortable, if he has given any confidence to you, directly you can join with that. You can attend the classes here. Those are in full stack Java. It's mandatory, but not immediately, but in the future also it's required here. Go and sit in the demo class and try to talk with that faculty. You'll get some awareness. Okay, leave it. All right, sir. Now, after this, now coming to this one, keywords are reserved words. I'm asking one simple question to all of you guys. Now try to answer for it. For example, for example, I want to take for loop. Everybody put more concentration. For loop into I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Inside this, a set of intersections are available. A set of intersections are available. For int I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, a set of intersections are available. Everybody understand it now? Now, when we are executing this particular loop, when JVM comes to this particular intersection first statement, immediately what JVM will perform there? Directly JVM will come to this expression 1. JVM will come to this expression 1. JVM will execute this expression 1. When it is executed this part here, immediately JVM will go to the conditional expression, that is expression 2. It will go to what there? Expression 2. Inside this expression 2, then this expression will be evaluated. This is conditional expression. It will return true or false values. If it return true value, execute loop body. When we execute this loop body, if it is true, then execute loop body. Then at the end of the loop body execution, flow of execution will come to what there? Directly I plus plus. Flow of execution will come to what there? I plus plus, that is expression 3. Expression 3 will be evaluated. After evaluating that expression 3, flow of execution is coming back to what there? To this expression 2. Now expression 2 is going to be evaluated. Again, expression 2 is a conditional expression. It may return true value or false value. When it returns true value, it will execute body. Again, it will come to what there? I plus plus expression 3. After evaluating expression 3, directly it will come to what there? Expression 2. Expression 2 is again what there? Conditional expression. It may return true or false value. So the same loop is going to be evaluated. Loop is going to be performed there. Expression 2 body, expression 3. Again, expression 2 body, expression 3. This loop is going to be evaluated. How long we are returning, how long we are getting the result of this conditional expression is true. Once we are getting conditional expression result is false, that I less than 10 is a false. If you are getting this false value here, for example, if you are getting this false value here from this, if you are getting false value from this, automatically JVM is coming outside of this particular for loop. Now tell me, this is a standard flow of execution for the for loop or not? Standard flow of execution that would be followed by JVM for the for loop or not? But here my question is, when JVM is coming to this intersection, how JVM is following directly this flow of execution as it is? It's a fixed flow of execution for the for loop. How JVM follows that? How JVM is able to get that information there? You have to execute expression 1 first. Next we have to execute expression 2. Then find the return result of the conditional expression. If it is true, execute body. If it is not true, go outside of the loop. After executing a body, come to what their expression 3, increment operator. Then after that again come back to the expression. How JVM knows about this total flow of execution? Who has provided that information to the JVM internally? Definitely some implementation is available. Somebody else has given that information to JVM. Then only JVM is following this particular internal flow of execution. But who has given this information to the JVM? Who has provided this total flow of execution to the JVM? All right, if we come for this particular point, who has provided this flow of execution to the JVM? Actually, all right, the person internally provides this flow of execution is a predefined word. That predefined word is what there? FO or for. FO or for is a predefined watch. That predefined word has the internal functionality of executing this particular for loop in this flow of execution. FOR for predefined word has the internal functionality. JVM will come to FOR for. It executes the internal functionality of that for. Because of executing that internal functionality, JVM is evaluating the total for loop in this particular fashion. So for is a predefined watch. It has internal functionality or not? For is a predefined word. It has internal functionality or not? If any predefined word which has the internal functionality, if any predefined word which has the internal functionality, that predefined word is called a keyword. That predefined word is called what there? A keyword. Everybody understand the point clearly? All right. Now I'm giving the definition to you. Now try to understand it clearly. If any predefined word has the internal functionality, if any predefined word has the internal functionality, right, before that, if any predefined word has both the word recognition and the internal functionality, if any predefined word has the both the word recognition and internal functionality, then that predefined watch is called a keyword. Is called what there? A keyword. This is the basic meaning of like what there? A keyword. All right. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following list of keywords. What are the various keywords are available here? If you understand this clearly, to prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following list of keywords. What are the various keywords here? Understand it now. The very first one is what there? Access modifiers, or maybe before that, return types. That is access, that means data types and return types. If you understand it, data types and return types category, if you take no, number of keywords are available. What are the various keywords? No, byte is a data type actually. Next one is what there? Short, int, long, float, double, char. Then what next one here? After this char, boolean. All right. Next one is what there? Void. Void is what the return type. Void is not data type. But all the remaining things are what there? Data types and the return types. All the remaining things are what there? Data types and what next one? Return types here. We can understand it now. Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean, and void. These are like what they're both data types and what next one? Return types. This is point number one. Point number two, observe carefully. Access modifiers. Access modifiers related keywords. What are the various access modifiers related keywords here we are having there? We can understand it now. Public. Next one is protected, private. All right, so next one is a static, final, abstract, native, volatile, synchronized, transient, strict FP, and so on. If anything is remaining here, we can understand. These are overall what their access modifiers related like what their keywords. Next one, third one here, I'm telling you, observe carefully. Now the next one is what their flow controllers related keywords. What are these flow controllers actually? We can identify this. if next one is what there, else, if else, next one is what there, switch, inside this case, after this, then what next one get, apart from this case, no, then for, while, do is a separate keyword, we can understand it now. Do hyphen while is what there, two keywords, do while two keywords, do is one keyword, while is another keyword, while already we have written it. Next one is what there, continue, next one is what there, break, return is also be flow controller related content, and so on and so on and so on. If anything is remaining here, that we can identify clearly. All right, so then after this, the fourth one, after understanding these flow controllers now, class or object related keywords, class or object related keywords. What are these class or object related keywords? No, first we have to understand class. After this class, next one is what there, extends, next one is what there, interface, after this implements, after completion of this enum is also one related content only, enum. Then after completion of this one enum, next one is new keyword. Then after this new keyword, this keyword, next one is what the super keyword. Then after that package, next one is what their import, and so on. All these are related to like what their class or related keywords. Next one is after this, fifth one is exception handling related keywords are available. What are these exception handling related keywords? No, exception handling related keywords are like what there, throw, for example, this is one thing. Next one is what there, throws. Next one is what there, try. Next one is what there, catch. Then after that, what next one here, finally, if anything is remaining, that we can identify. So these are overall the keywords which are available in Java. Maybe if one or two are missing here in this case, no, but on flow we are going to be covered it. But overall list here I've given clearly. So this one, what exactly in the list of keywords here we are getting there, if you understand it. Data types and return types, if you have to this, byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, char. Next one is what there, void. Access modifiers, public, protected, private, static, final, abstract, native, volatile, synchronized, transient, strict, FP. Flow controllers, what are the various flow controllers here? If, else, switch, case, for, while, do, continue, break, return, and so on. Class or object related keywords, class, extends, interface, implements, enum, new, this, super, package, import, and so on. Exception handling related keywords, no, throw, throws, try, catch, finally. These are all like what their keywords what we are getting now. Next one is what exactly the meaning of reserved words, if you have to this. Listen carefully. If any predefined word has a word recognition and its internal functionality is called as what there, a keyword. Both word recognition as well as what their internal functionality, both are available. So that is what their a keyword. But the point is what there, if any predefined word has only word recognition without the internal functionality. If any predefined word has only word recognition without the internal functionality, then it is called a reserved word. Then it is called as what there, a reserved word. Understand it clearly. Right, so totally how many keywords are available here if you think about it, then hardly maybe then 45 to 50 in between that the number is available, but exact numbers are available but not required to think about them, right? If they're available, then we are able to use them. Okay, fine, leave it. If any predefined word has only word recognition without the internal functionality, then it is called a reserved word. Understand it now. Examples for reserved words are like what there. Go to is an example. Go to is available in C programming language. In Java also we go to predefined word is available, but it doesn't have any internal functionality. Without having any internal functionality, we are unable to use this keyword, we are unable to use this predefined word in our Java program. If we use this reserved word in Java program, there we are able to get compilation error. Just name is reserved, but implementation is not provided. Functionality is not provided. This is one thing. CONST, constant. This is also bit declared, defined. That means it is also be declare the name, but doesn't have any internal functionality. So we are unable to use it. As of now, these are the two reserved words which are available inside the Java. Just think of it, just names are reserved, but their implementations are not available. Their internal functionalities are not available. Sir, got it or not? Right. Now, in this case, what I'm telling to you, all these keywords not required to understand immediately. They're available throughout the Java. Our knowledge may not be sufficient to understand each and every keyword. They're available throughout the Java. Whenever we are moving inside the Java effectively, when the topic is coming, there I'm going to discuss about the related keywords. They're spreading throughout the Java. So in the future, we are going to understand that each and every keyword. At the end of the Java, if you check back now, every keyword you might be understanding. Every keyword we are going to have knowledge. At the end of the Java, if you check back now. But just now today, what I have given there, only list of the keywords only here I've given. I have not given any particular keyword and its functionality immediately. We are going to understand these concepts in the future clearly. Well, if you're getting it or not, right, sir. Right, sir. Now this is about like what are the keywords and reserved words, the related content here are given there. After completion of this topic, the next one is like what there operators. This is the most important topic inside the tokens. Operators is very important. Even if you go for certification, there minimum 2 to 3 questions we are able to get from these operators now. So we are going to understand the content effectively. Don't worry for it. Okay. That's it. I want to stop the session today. Then tomorrow I'll continue, and tomorrow we will see like what their operators topic. The next 2 to 3 days of time, topics are very important. Don't miss the topics now. You must attend for it. Why? Because operators are basic concepts. To understand, to prepare the logics in the future, operators are required. So without fail, to try to attend for this operators topic. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Till meet on tomorrow. Rakesh, then that content will be covered in Spring Boot, not inside the Spring actually. We have a plan to cover the concepts in Spring Boot. Spring Boot security is a topic name. There we are going to be covered. Rakesh P. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys, and I think so. Then maybe tomorrow a link is going to be changed, guys. Then those who are attending in online, those who are not registered for the course now, immediately plan for it. Then max tomorrow a link is going to be changed there. Or admin people will be in contact with you. They will give clarity on it. Okay. All right, link is going to be changed there. Then try to register immediately for the courses now. Yeah, max tomorrow the link is going to be changed. Okay. Then try to contact with the admin people there. They will give more clarity. For the registered members, you are able to get a mail with the new link details. Then try to join with the classes. Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Shrubanshu, I will give that total class. Yeah, separately I will take it. Don't worry for it. Yeah, I have a plan to take that one. How to install Java, how to execute Java programs. I'll discuss with you. Don't worry for it. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll discuss with you clearly. Thank you. Yeah, from day one we are able to get all videos. Dhananjay, don't worry for it. We are able to get all videos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on tomorrow.